Hi there, I'm Chris Price. I'm the director of Pecan, who hosts Southwark Food Bank.
So my name is Sharon, I'm the Assistant Food Bank Manager for Southwark Food Bank, and currently we're standing in the food bank, one of the distribution rooms.
So we've seen an increase in use of the food bank over the last 2 years. This is mainly being due to the introduction of universal credit and Southwark being one of the pilot boroughs. We've seen a lot of single people coming through and we've seen a lot of families coming through with that as well. Two of the key groups that have been hit by universal credit. An example of this is in 1 month in 2016, we saw 99 people or 99 referrals we had during that month. The same month in 2017, that number went up to 145. In this year, in 2018, that's just topped 200 in the same month. So we're seeing this dramatic increase in the number of people coming through, mainly because of delays in income coming in, mainly through to the start of universal credit. We have a number of people who are getting more and more sanctioned because that's how the system goes, because it's online and people don't have the online access to it. People are getting more stressed, and a lot of the people we see are becoming more distressed with the system, and it's really creating some real problems for people in their journey back to work.
So there are a variety of issues that we see here at the food bank, food insecurity being one of them, those being unable to feed themselves or skipping meals or going whole days without feeding themselves and their families. We're seeing an increase in the number of people who are experiencing mental health issues, from low-level mental health issues, depression, stress, anxiety, right through to psychosis. We also see an increase in those who have issues around debt. The benefit, as has been touched on, around universal credit means that the delay in payment has a knock-on effect in those being able to pay for household bills, material essentials, and also rent. So people are in huge rent arrears when they visit us here at the food bank, and that also exacerbates anxiety, stress and depression. How are they going to get out of this situation? Also, we meet a number of people who have never had issues around debt before, and now they are finding themselves in this predicament that they didn't cause themselves. We also see people who have got multiple issues, those fleeing domestic violence, those lone parents, and just the whole issues that surround coming to the food bank and the knock-on effect that the benefit changes, the changes to welfare reform are having on those visiting the food bank.
So in Southwark Food Bank last year, we saw a rise of 30% in the number of referrals coming through to us. This meant we were feeding just short of 5,000 people in the last year. With that, we see a lot of single people because of universal credit, but we also saw about 1,700 children who were being fed through Southwark Food Bank. And that's pretty appalling for this type of area, that there is not enough food for children to ensure that there is a breakfast on the table, there is a lunch that they can have when they're at home, and that there is a dinner for them. And with the school holidays coming up, we're expecting to see a spike, and actually we've already started to see that spike happening, of the number of families that are coming through to Food Bank who are really concerned that while the schools are not there, there is not enough provision for food, and they just do not have the money to feed their children adequately during the school holidays.